Legendary Australian music producer Glenn Wheatley has died of complications with COVID-19 at the age of 74. The man who masterminded the rise of John Farnham to huge success and other Australian success stories from Little River Band to Delta Goodrem died in Melbourne on Tuesday. It is understood he had contracted COVID over the Christmas period and had been in intensive care over recent weeks. He leaves behind wife Gaynor Martin, and their 3 children, Tim, 37, Samantha, 35, and Cara, 35. Wheatley began as musician himself, playing in the Masters Apprentices, who became a chart-topping band with hits such as Turn Up Your Radio and Because I Love You. However, it was as a producer where he made his biggest mark, beginning with Little River Band, who in the 1970s became one of the world's biggest rock bands. His management skills extended to John Farnham, who under Wheatley's guidance made a comeback in the 1980s, leading to his biggest hit album, the 1986 release, Whispering Jack. The album went 24 times platinum, selling 1.7 million copies and topping the charts for an astonishing 25 weeks. The phenomenal success of that album had set up Wheatley for life, but some failed investments saw the producer lose almost all his money and even serve a term in jail. In 2007, he was sentenced to a 15-month sentence for tax evasion, after an Australian Taxation Office investigation into Swiss trust accounts. "I'm ashamed of what I have done," Wheatley told the court at the time. "It was something that I have regretted for a long, long time, and I'm ashamed of what I've brought on my family, who have had to suffer a lot." An earlier blow came in the form of his $12 million investment in the Ivy nightclub in Melbourne, a deal he lost $5 million on in 1990. This would prove to be a disastrous decision. "I had a premonition that storm clouds were brewing over my life. What I didn't know was that it would be a full-force cyclone," he wrote in Paper Paradise, his 1999 autobiography. Wheatley had better success as a manager for singer Delta Goodrem, and helmed her smash hit 2003 debut Innocent Eyes. It became one of the highest-selling albums in ARIA chart history, however the pair split under acrimonious circumstances in 2003. One relationship he maintained was with John Farnham, 72, and remained his manager until his death this week. Wheatley had some wins in radio. He took over Sydney's 2CH in 2017, selling it to Pacific Star Network's Zen for $11.2 million last year. He only recently sold 2 other of his radio acquisitions, 91.9 CFM and 92.7 Mix FM on the Sunshine Coast, in September last year. Celebrity condolences began trickling in on Tuesday night, with entertainment reporter Richard Wilkins sharing his grief on Twitter. The 67-year-old wrote in a post, "Gutted, what a man, what a life, what a beautiful family. R.I.P.